Slide. Okay, guys, so we are having a session on feedback that we take from all of you. So this session is not mine, it's yours, because they're all your voices, right? And so we'll all hear your voices, what you have to say. So it's not going to be about data, it's going to be about your voice. It's not going to be about statistics, it's going to be about your heartbeat, your emotions, your laughter, your joys, or your sorrow, or your pain points. So let me just, so first of all, everybody knows Mira, right? You know who Mira is? Everybody knows Mira? Okay, good. Mira, everybody knows you, that's good. So we have 4 kind of surveys, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows what those 4 surveys are. One, we do tenure surveys, that is for the new joiners. So every 15th day, 45th day, 90th day, and 180th day, Mira will connect with the new joiner, and Mira will ask questions if the person is settling down well. Yeah, for example, we get to know things like, did I have enough discussions with the manager? Am I aware about my KRA? And all those questions, just to ensure that every new joiner settles down till 6 months. Second is, and that's with name, guys. That's with name, because we want to know who's facing a particular challenge so that we're able to help that person. Second is Women Connect Network. That is for all the women in our office, at our sites, on the field, because we just want to make sure that it's an inclusive place for everyone, for all genders, for people with disability, LGBTQ plus community. So we are an organization which is going to make sure that every diverse facet is being taken care of. And that's with name again, because very few women right now, we would really want to understand where the issues are and try to resolve them. Thirdly, we have pulse surveys that you all participated. In April 2025, you all took a pulse survey, right? Yeah? So that was without name, because we want that people should be able to open up. By that time, people have settled in the organization. We want them to open and speak in terms of what's there in the heart, what's going well, what's not going well. Then we have Mira's Batman. I came to know through Arun because he does site visits, and he told me that not many people are aware about Batman. Now is everybody aware? Batman is anonymous completely. It's like you can go to Mira, now we have it on the intranet, the link, you can go there, and whatever that you publish is going to be anonymous. For example, the last anonymous request that we got was that we need ticketing system in IT. I don't know who do you want to raise your hand, because we just implemented that through intranet. So who gave that suggestion? Okay, that's Shubhayan. Great, guys, that was Shubhayan. So big applaud for Shubhayan. And Shubhayan, we implemented that. And I guess, I actually was asking everybody who, there was a request regarding some creche settlement of invoices. So there are 2-3 people in our office who have applied for creche. One of that is Shubhayan, then there's Vaibhav, and there's one more. So I was checking with them that, the creche request that you gave has been done, but I didn't know whom to go back to. So today I checked with Shubhayan, was it you? So he said, yes, that was me. So I told him it's been taken care of, and that thanks to Saurabh. Saurabh, you're there? So the creche thing that you closed, you, Tarun Rajput, it actually took, it was a long process, but you kept telling me that where we are on that particular stage of closure. So finally we closed it, and those who had requested for it, it's got closed, the creche bill processing issue. So guys, what I'm trying to make a point here is that whatever that you're bringing to our knowledge, be it big, small, we are hearing, we are taking action. Some of the things where we are not able to take action, we come back and tell you that we're not being able to take action, but nothing is going unheard. Next slide. Okay, so guys, this is our results. So the number of employees who participated this year were 198. The pulse score is 88, and the mood score is 4.5. Last 6 months, when we took this in September 2024, we were 141 people with 87 was the pulse score and 4.5 was the mood score. So I think largely as an organization, we are doing extremely well. So big applaud for that. So that's your voice. It's totally what you guys are saying. Next slide. This I just want you all to just go through these, the numbers. And what you will realize is that despite the fact we have increased in numbers, our scores have been very, very consistent. Rather, in some places, they've become better. For example, last year, some of you, when we did the survey, work-life balance was something that came up. The results have significantly improved and is getting better with not just the number of resources that we are adding, but it's the right kind of resources that we are adding. So that is also something that we're improving upon, but overall the results are pretty good. So I just want you to have a look and then we can move to the next slide. Okay. So this is actually the voice of employees, right? This is exactly verbatim how it came to us. And while we're going to talk about our strengths, we're not going to shy away from talking about our blind spots. Because obviously, every organization has blind spots, and we don't grow till the time we don't accept and look at them and take action on them. So first, let me talk about the voice of employees, which is good, okay? So belonging and pride. So somebody writes, I feel Sunsure is more like a family than a company, and I think most of us would agree to that because the way we are involving families, the way we treat people is something that has come across the organization, that family is something that people have used a lot of words saying that we feel we are part of a family. Second, I feel valued and included here, something I haven't felt in my previous organizations. There's pride in saying I work for a company driving renewable energy for India. There are hardly words to express how much I appreciate our company. Out of all the places I've worked, this one truly stands out. It's a workplace that genuinely understands and values each individual emotions and circumstances. On growth and learning, people wrote that internal job posting gave me confidence to take ownership. Being part of CSR initiatives has built my emotional maturity. Work here pushes me to step outside my comfort zone and grow. Coursera allowed me to work at my own pace. Supportive leadership in HR, somebody writes, when I faced a personal crisis, Sunsure stood by me. And this, I also want to mention that it was our last year, our Goa offsite, and one of our employees' mother was hospitalized during that time. And that person actually wrote saying that, I had inhibitions about reaching out at this time, and I wasn't too sure whether I'll get the right kind of help because I didn't have my, the card, the insurance card. And, but he said, I reached out to Harsh, and within a frame of minutes, I got my card. So he said that that's the kind of support that I got when I needed it most. HR people find is approachable and genuinely takes care of well-being of people. People also wrote about that it's a great place to work with one of the best CEO. People talked about the benefits. They said the insurance policy is very good. It covers my entire family. They talked about the flexible and wellness policies that we have in the organization. So that was voices from a lot of you, and it's like you guys have written it. So I think a big applaud for the good parts. We'll go to the next slide. So guys, while we all have our achievements, we also have a lot of areas to improve upon, and definitely we're not going to shy away with those. People wrote that, and it's coming from you, where people are saying that, they said कि Coursera को KRA में डाल दिया, and that's why we had to do it, but otherwise we really didn't get much. and this is voices from you, right? They said that, no, we could have, they didn't find much value because they said it was part of KRN, we compulsorily did it. So that was one thing. I remember one employee formally wanted to know if they can change their department, and we didn't really have an internal job posting at that point of time, and he was not very keen on the function that he was working in. But unfortunately, at that point of time, the person kind of moved on from the organization, and we realized that we could have stopped if we had an internal job posting where people could have developed themselves into other functions. So something that comes very, very often in tenure interviews also, like the questions is that regular one-to-one connects with managers. So what happens is that what people really say is that my managers have been really busy and I haven't really got time to interact with them. So that is another area. Sorry? Yeah, so people talked about somebody coming late while some people coming early, 5S activities to be happened. Then I think there was this 7 lakh insurance is something people said that can be less, but they wanted to be more. Under communication and leadership visibility, people talked about having more interactions with senior leadership, and some of the new people felt that they haven't really got time to connect with the leaders of the organization, with the FMTs. Some people also felt that the policies are communicated, but what's the AOP of the organization, how the organization is heading, that's not very clear. Getting less time with family, working late at sites, mess menu should be prepared, site guest house need better upkeep, site vehicles should be made better. Next slide. Right. So guys, this is what you said, and this is what we want to do. So where people are saying that they need more help in their career, in their learnings, we are implementing person-wise training calendar to be published and posted, and year-long execution. So that's something even Shashank talked about in his session, saying that there's going to be a lot of focus on individual trainings. But what I want to say is that it's not going to be a success till the time employee themselves take out time to go for trainings and the managers really push them, or I would say motivate them to go for trainings, because work will never stop, right? Top-up policy, I think Hari, so this actually came as anonymous, but Hari Mohan, you're there? So yeah, so Hari Mohan actually, when he had come here for the visit, the entire PD team had come in. That time he mentioned that there should be a top-up policy to insurance. You guys understand what top-up is, right? People know what top-up is? Raise of hands, how many know top-up? Okay, so mostly everybody understands top-up, which means that if I have a 7 lakh coverage, I can pay a little extra premium, but I can get coverage up till another 10 lakhs, which means 17 lakhs. So I will say that Arun and Preeti from insurance, they are working on getting best quotes on top-up policy, and we'll be implementing it this year. Again, then people said that we're not having interaction with senior leadership, decisions like company policies are communicated, but target setting is not informed. HR should conduct monthly, quarterly feedback survey sessions. So what we started is monthly town halls for all employees. So we'll be very, very regular on that. Quarterly department town halls is something that we are starting to understand the pulse of each department. Thirdly, leadership team to visit sites every quarter. So that's something new that we've added, and I think a lot of Leadership team will be visiting sites pretty often, and that's the connect we want to form with all the site employees, because that's where our most of our people are, but we don't get to know them really well. We don't get to understand the pain areas very well. So we want to be there, let them know that we are visible, we are one organization, and we will make efforts to see that people see us, we see them, and they are heard and they are listened to. Again, I've hardly had any interaction with senior leadership. So what we are doing here is also when every new joiner is coming in, whether through VC or in person, we'll be organizing an introduction session with the FMT's leadership team, where people will be able, because sometimes now as we are growing, the faces are getting blurred, right? Like there's so many people, sometimes you don't know who the person is. But so we want to have that connect. We don't want to lose that connect. So all of that which has come to us is more in terms of connection. So we will make sure that there is connection. We'll move ahead. Right. So we are also coming up with internal job posting. So what Neha is going to do is that every time she publishes referrals, you must be getting a lot of referral mails, right? Like whatever positions are available if you want to refer someone. So now the same thing we will also have on internal job posting. If somebody wants to apply internally, there will be a proper policy around it where the department head has to approve of it, and both the department heads have to be agreeing, and the person has to go through a formal process. Okay, I feel Sunsure is more like a family than a company. This is something new, guys. We are coming up with a department joy fund. So that's interesting, and I will give the credit of that to Sachin Mane. Sachin, you're there? Yeah, do you remember when you came and you said that we wanted to go for movies, and yeah, so now you can. So yeah, so I guess big applause. So guys, this actually, Sachin Mane had come over, and he was giving us suggestions, and at the same time when Hari Mohan had also come and asked for top-up. So he wanted to go for movies. So we realized that people want to have like outings with their team members. They want to go out, hang out together, and but sometimes I feel that it's not structured, right? Maybe 4 or 5 people can just gang up and go for a movie, but it's not structured. But we want our team members to be highly, highly connected to each other. So when when we are working in the office, we are all busy, we are formally connected, we are talking about work, but we want people to loosen up, go out with the teams. I want to say have a drink or two, I'll avoid, but I just said it. But yeah, so just spend good time with your team members and bond well with the team, get to know them as a person. I think that's very important, and that's one point that has also come is on the regular connects. So yeah, that's how the fund is going to help us, and when I go through the employee handbook, I will talk more about it. Next slide, please. Okay, now at the sites, like what Shashank has already announced, and in tenure surveys, also there are points that have come, which are like maybe sometimes it's a small guest house, and there is no guest house upkeep facility, so people have to do mostly, there's a helper who helps them. But one or two employees did mention difficulties around cleanliness and vehicle usage and things like that. And so what we are doing is that the trial to depute a guest house management agency at our Solapur project received very positive response. As a result, we have decided to continue with this practice for our large project sites as well. To further strengthen the commitment, dedicated admin resources will be deployed at each site. Their sole responsibility would be the upkeep of site guest house, vehicle deputation, expense management, And so guys, now the entire admin team of sites will be reporting into Vinod, and the whole idea is the admin people at sites are already working there for quite some time, uh, and they're part of that team, right? But it's just that we want the site in charge to be freed from the responsibility of looking at these things which are very, very administrative in nature, be it mess facility, be it what is going to get cooked today. I think the site in charge has a much, much larger role to play, and of course they're all playing a great role. But we want to free them of that responsibility, and therefore all the headache of these small things, whether the soap is there or not, or whether the bed sheets are clean or not, all of that is something that we're ready to take it on admin, and that admin reports into corporate office admin. And the whole idea is that the site in charge should focus on the site, and the headache can come here. So we're ready to take that, and we'll be happy to kind of do all of this, because that makes lives better. Next slide. So yeah, so guys, this is what we have in store right now. And I just want to read it out that each of you has given us something precious, and that's your voice. And a voice is not data, it's courage. And that's true, it's actually courage. So, when you write and tell us things which are not okay, because good things everybody can tell. And it really calls courage to say things which are not going well. It's honesty, it's love for this place. I'll say it's literally love for this place, because sometimes when people don't care, they don't speak up. They speak up only when they care, right? I mean, would you agree to that? So, if you don't care about something in someone, you don't give a hoot about it. You're like, how does it matter to me? But it's only when you love a certain thing and you want it to improve, that's the time when you speak up. So even when the words are tough, we want you to know your voice will never fall into silence here. It'll always find ears, and it'll always move us to action. What makes Sunsure truly special is you, your struggles, your dreams, your pride, your laughter. Every single one of you matters more than you know. Thank you so much.
One more thing that I want to add to what Gurmeet said. कुछ anonymous feedbacks ऐसे भी आए कि site heads मना करते हैं कि वहाँ पे किसने भेज दिया when we try to implement certain things without, of course they come without a name. ये culture हम breed नहीं कर सकते, है ना? कि site head बोल रहे कि ऊपर बात कैसे पहुँच गई, HR को किसने बता दिया. If something is not happening, what Gurmeet was just showed you that we will have admin people report is because we want to have policy consistency across all our sites, right? It's just not management of a guest house or vehicle or XYZ. It's about how we implement all our HR policies for the site people also, right? So their role becomes bigger. The admin people, they have to now also look at how they are implementing policies there, all the policies. But this culture of having your own feedback, ये मेरा इलाका है, ये साइट और यहाँ से फीडबैक ऊपर कैसे जाएगा, ये इन्फॉर्मेशन अगर किसी के बारे में मिलेगी अभी है ना, बट वी आर जस्ट लेटिंग इट गो, दोबारा ये इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं आनी चाहिए कि ऊपर कैसे बता दिया, ये कैसे कर दिया, बिकॉज देन यू आर नॉट रियली लेटिंग द फीडबैक कम और उससे खराब होगा हमारा कल्चर ना. सो दिस इज अ डायरेक्ट अटैक ऑन द कल्चर. आई विल से इफ समवन सेइंग कि आपने बता कैसे दिया ऊपर और रोक रहे हो, मना कर रहे हो, it will not be tolerated. Like it will be a disciplinary action if someone does it. Telling you disciplinary action. Okay, if someone we get to know that project head मना कर रहे हैं, को मना कर रहे हैं, ऊपर मत बताओ issues क्या हैं, ये नहीं चलेगा. Okay, तो ये मीरा anonymous है. Batman, please put whatever you want to put. Without your name, you want to mention sites. यहाँ ये गलत है, सही है. Mostly we will try and see the admin people will now have more control on the way things are implemented, तो better होगा. But please keep giving feedback, right? Don't shy away from giving feedbacks, and no one should stop people from giving feedbacks.
Thank you, Shashank. Now we can do the employee handbook. Akash, we'll do the employee handbook. Okay, guys, everybody in this room has employee handbook, like the old version. Everybody has gone through. Anybody who doesn't have an employee handbook, by the way? So everybody has. All of you have gone through all the benefits that are given in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is that we've added some benefits, and I'll talk about that. And what I would also like to show you all is that it's not benefits, it's not perks, it's actually your moments, your journey, because every benefit that we give actually becomes a moment of, it actually becomes your journey. For example, the long service awards, while we give a voucher, but you go out with your family. So those are like precious moments that you create. So please take all of this as not perks, but as your personal memories. And I'm gonna talk about that. So I'll not cover every page, but I will. Okay guys, so we'll not go through every page. I just want to take up some bits which are new. We'll just keep scrolling down, Akash. Yeah, we'll go down. We'll go down, down. We'll go down. Okay, this is, this guys, this is something that, this is all about you guys, the kind of training programs that we have, the kind of learning moments that we've had in the last year. We'll go down. We'll go down. Yeah, just keep going down. That's fine, we'll go down. We'll go down. Yeah, so these are your awards. While these are benefits, like I said, that the spot awards, the long service awards are actually not just vouchers. You actually go back to your family to spend time with them and use them. So we'll go down. Yeah, this is something that I want to cover. Insurances, guys, I'll say that we've done, we were already ahead of the curve when it came to insurances and other benefits, much, much ahead of the market. But now we've gone even beyond. Why? Because this is something that people really care about, and like Hari Mohan gave a suggestion, we've got it implemented. So I'll just touch upon what are the new things in our insurance policy. One is the top-up. Second is the maternity. We have increased the limits of normal delivery from 75,000 to 85,000 and C-section from 90,000 to 1 lakh. We have the LASIK surgery, so cataract treatment, again, we have increased 65,000 to 75,000. Corporate buffer, we have increased from 20 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Corporate buffer, you guys understand what it is? Understand? Yeah. No? Yes? Okay, corporate buffer is basically if you exhaust 7 lakhs, then company can help you give another 2 lakh, 3 lakh, depending on your need. We cover same-sex partners. I don't know if anybody needs that. This year we introduced fertility treatment, which is for women if they're trying to have a child but they're not able to have and they want to go through an IVF treatment, that's there. Coverage on consumable items up to 3.5 lakhs. Guys, this is something that came to us as a suggestion. I think it was from Rudra. Rudra is there? Yeah, so Rudra had told us that, he ended up spending quite a lot from his pocket on consumables. So at an org level, we have taken 3.5 lakh for the entire organization, where, because everybody ends up paying some 10, 20, 25,000 from their pocket. Now it's going to be lesser. So like maybe about 2-3% you'll still have to pay, but some of the consumables will still get covered. Top up we've included. Domiciliary hospitalization cover up to 10,000 per family is included. Mother wellness, baby wellness, all of that we've included. And disabled siblings don't get covered, but any sibling who is disabled for any reason will get covered. Something very, very interesting that we've covered this year is child routine vaccinations. How many of you have children below 5 years in this room? Wow, quite a few number. So you will really benefit from this. So up to 10,000 rupees for children below 5 years, they get vaccinations covered. So jo bhi aap vaccination lagwayenge, you can get the reimbursement done from the company. And I think children, when they're small, up to 5 years, there's huge list of vaccinations that they're supposed to get done. So we'll go down. This, of course, everybody is aware. Group term life, we are all secured 5 times of our CTC. We'll go down. We'll go down. Emergency loan policy, I just want to say, guys, that 44 of our employees out of 230 employees last year took emergency loan for these reasons, and it's an interest-free loan. Acha, one thing I forgot to tell about insurance is that, so if our employee leaves the organization, you can take the policy with you till the termination of the policy. And why we have done that is that we understand that it's very difficult to cover parents because the kind of benefits we give, if you go and take the policy individually at your level, you'll not get those benefits, right? So in case if a person leaves also, we are making sure that you take the benefit with you. So that's something that was an important highlight. So thank you. We'll go down. So guys, I had circulated this mail. So you can take top-up policy if you choose to take 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 7 lakh, 10 lakh. So there are different premiums attached to that, and both Arun and Preeti are working towards getting the best premium possible. So do give your names if you're interested to take top-up, because that's a very, very helpful thing to have. It really protects you from very, very uncertain events that may happen. I mean, God forbid, should not happen, but if you need it, it's there. We'll go down. Professional development, everybody knows. I'll just cover the important points. Yeah, we'll move on. Okay, car lease. Guys, today we have 24 people in our organization who have taken car lease, and the numbers are growing. So that's something that people are really, really enjoying the tax benefits. So I think we have last was Megha. Megha, you took a car now, which one? Congratulations to her, guys, her last car. And Manish also got a car. Just Manish from finance team, sorry, Gaurav from finance team just got car transferred. So he transferred it from his old company to Sunsure. So that's also possible, guys. So new people who are coming and they already have a car on lease can get it transferred. And these numbers are growing. We'll go down. Go down. OTT, so OTT subscription, health at the site, I believe everybody is using, right? Can I hear a loud yes? You're all enjoying those benefits? Okay. Distributed workforce. And what we really like is that when you come and come to the corporate office, because one, it gives you a flavor of the corporate office, and second, it gives us a very good opportunity to meet all of you, right? So for that, we have 20,000 rupees per person twice in a year we have budgeted for. And that includes your unwinding, coming to the corporate office, spending time here, spending time with all of us, travel and accommodation, team meetings, workshops, field visits, meals or minor events, all of that is included. Then beyond work agenda. So first one is with work that you're coming, right? Because there's an agenda why you are coming. This is beyond work agenda for distributed teams. So if sites want to, or the land team wants to go watch movie for a certain reason, like something that they want to enjoy, somebody's birthday or something, there is 3,000 rupee per person per quarter. What do you say about that? Then for corporate office teams again, 3,000 rupees per person per quarter for people to celebrate. This policy gets effective from October 1. So department heads have to approve every time when they're taking the team out, and department heads have to take lead on that to take the team out. So I think this is there for you. Please use it, and use it for building bonds and better relationships with your team members. We'll go down. Go down. Okay, guys, these are just some snapshots of our people enjoying the benefits. And I keep repeating that these are not benefits. I mean, they are benefits, but they're actually your memories, your good times with your family. So this is, that's Arvinder over there with his twins. And that's, you know, all our employees, Nabanshu's here, Nabanshu's there. That's Pavan enjoying his new car. Then that's Shubhayan's daughter, Shubhayan, yeah, and enjoying the creche. Vaibhav's daughter here, enjoying the creche facility. So yeah. Guys, maternity care policy I'd like to touch upon. Here, what we are really doing is for our female employees who are returning back to office. One, I don't know how many of you are aware, we make sure that for the first month, they have a dedicated cab to pick them up and drop them. Why? Because obviously we're trying to save their time. Second is we give them phased reintegration into work, which means that they can, 6 months is of course what is as per law, but we tell them for the next 3 months, they can come in the first 1 month, after 6 months, they can come for a certain period of time, and as the months pass by, in the fourth month, they can be absorbed full-time in the organization, because we do understand that it's not easy to be a new mother, and I'm sure everybody in this room will agree to. And Preeti, I'd like to touch upon that, you know, we were sitting right behind me in the bus, and your baby called you up and she was crying. She or he? She? Baby was crying. Okay, I can't hear you, but yeah, your baby was crying and you were trying to really put your child to rest that, you know, don't worry, I'll be back. So I know it's not, we all know that it's not easy to be mothers and working, and especially when you have like very young children. So whatever little we can do, that's what we're trying to do in the maternity care policy. We'll go down. Okay, health and wellness, annual health checkups, everybody knows. Gym memberships, we have some really nice people. I saw their pictures. Siddharth is here, Asim is here, and Naresh, I saw their pictures. So can you guys just get up from your seat for a moment? Siddharth, Asim, Naresh, Asim Kumar is there? You there? Asim is there? Okay. Okay, can you show your biceps? Can you show your bicep? I can see yours. Naresh? Naresh, I saw your pictures. Show na? Acha, theek hai. Okay, thank you guys. You can sit down. So please, we have a facility on co-pay basis. Use it. Use it to build your body like Siddharth and Naresh and Asim. We'll go down. So these are just some pictures where, like this, we have got together and we are spending time together. So that's again something that we really enjoy doing with all of you. I want to ask, a lot of you also receive promotion boxes, right? So our promotions are actually curated in gift boxes and sent to our employees. And that's very, very rare. And in fact, Amritesh told me that his wife posted that on LinkedIn because she was so happy to see that kind of an initiative. I spoke to Megha and she said that, you know, her father literally took the promotion box to his office to show to his, you were telling me? Sugandha told me that, you know, her father actually took it to her office to show it to the rest of the colleagues. And so I think, yeah, I mean, it's again, like I said, that it is not the box and the sweets and the stuff inside. It's the memories, it's the joy, it's that is what we're trying to create at Sunsure. Go down. Guys, this is all about you, yeah. We'll further go down. Yeah, that's a basic policy. We'll keep going down. People at site, Vinod. Promotion boxes for people at site. All done. They've been sent. We'll go down, we'll go down. I think these are basic policies, your travel, your relocation. I'm sure you all know about it. For the site, one thing I want to touch upon, guys, is very, very important, the rewards. You know, everything that we are doing, whether it's long service award or spot awards or marriage gifts or newborn baby gifts, do all site employees know that they get 10% additional? Like, if we get 2,000, you will get 10% extra, 2,200. Are you all aware? Like even the long service award, if you remember, for 3 years, some people were getting 50, while some were getting 55. Anybody from the site can tell me why? Anybody wants to answer that? Why behind it? Come on, guys, somebody. You don't know the reason. Chandra is here, Chandra. Somebody can tell me? No? Okay, so obviously it's well designed. It's not ad hoc. It's not like we would like to create this difference, but this difference is purely because we understand that our PD team, our O&M team, our land team, they are going beyond the regular work environment, you know, and we appreciate them for that, and we try and make sure that, you know, whatever that they are doing, they are appreciated in a larger way. So I think a big applaud for all the site field people. So so the guest house, the stay, the family accommodation is something that we're all factoring into. These are not random thoughts, or these are not random practices. These are well-designed, well-thought out practices where we're trying to make sure that your life is, you know, the little bits, whatever we can do to make your life comfortable is what we're trying to do here. Go down. That's doing good. I mean, all of you participating in these CSR initiatives. We'll go down. Yeah, I want to touch upon this picture, guys. The last one over here. I think this is really, I would say, an honor for an organization like ours to be standing alongside, you know, the, can I have the, yeah. Yeah, in the presence of Shri Jagdeep Dhakkar, who is our Honorable Vice President of India, and Shashank stands there alongside him, speaks a lot about us as an organization and the kind of work that we're doing in community development. I think this, I don't have to say it, but guys, this really calls for an applaud. I think this is quite an honor for Sunsure over here. We'll go down. Employee referral. Okay, now this is interesting, guys. 62%, and that data Neha has been sharing with me, is that 62% of our employee hirings are happening through referrals. Yeah? And this year, from April till date, how many people? 14. 14 people got their referral award, and let me just talk about the numbers. Anil Kumar. Anil, you were there from Anil, right? Anil PD. Anil, right? Anil, you there? Okay, you got 3,50,000. Party is due from your side. Vaibhav got 1 lakh, P. Chandra got 1,75,000, Suraj Prakash got something like 1 lakh plus. There's so many people who've got 1 lakh plus. Guys, party. So, okay, so Neha also shared something very important with me. She said that 35 to 40 confirmations of such referrals are in progress, which means that this year about, so 14 plus maybe another 40 people will end up getting employed. So far we've paid 17 lakh 29,000 or something, Harsh? 17 plus lakhs we've already paid to our employees. So I think big clap for everybody who's got this amount, especially Anil, you. You're a rich guy now. So yeah, we'll go next. 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 I already touched upon site people getting 10% more in all of these initiatives. We'll go next. Yeah. So, thank you, Shashank. So guys, I don't know how many of you noticed, we've increased the long service award amount from 30,000 to 50,000. From, Arun, you want to just talk about those numbers? Just announce those numbers. We've increased like 2.5 to 3 and, So 30,000 to 50,000, 1 lakh to 1 lakh 25,000, 1 lakh 75,000 to 2 lakh, and for 10 years, 2.5 to 3 lakh, guys. I think this is a big. So now overseas trip will become easier. So yeah, so again, okay, I want to show this picture, guys. These are our employees, and enjoying vacations with these vouchers and building memories with their families. So these are some of our employees. Vinod sir, promotion boxes going here, Sumit, Ekta's mother, Vinod's family. We'll go down. Again, some of our, oh yeah, this is beautiful, guys. I must show this. So that's Vinod's daughter over here. That's Shubhayan's daughter over here. And can't recollect, I think, anybody whose daughter? Anybody here? I'm sorry, I'm not able to recollect the employee's name, but yeah, so that's, we did a Children's Day competition where they painted pictures on our values or made a video, like Shubhayan's daughter made a video on our values. So it was so beautiful, and then that's coming from Shubhayan's daughter, where she says that, thank you Sunsure team for the Children's Day wonderful gift that I got for the video I made on the Sunsure values. So I think it's absolutely beautiful, guys, and this is how, what I'm trying to say is that we bring in families. So the culture that we want to bring in is that it's not just about you. Our love, respect, support is extended to your families, which are also our families, and that's what we want to build here. And these, some of the pictures are actually a testimony of the fact that it's very little what we're trying to do. Again, that Amritesh went to Japan. Amritesh, you there? Yeah, that's his overseas trip. And that's Pankaj over there in kimono. That's a kimono you're wearing, right? Okay, yeah. So guys, these are some just very, very beautiful moments captured for our employees. I think we'll go down. Go down, down, yeah. Yeah, I just want to show this picture and end with this. So this picture is not just about you guys talking or holding a mic, trying to say something, but the message here is that we are hearing you. Everything that you say is important. Everything that you feel is important. You know, so never shy away from speaking your mind, never shy away from speaking your heart out. And it may be right, it may be wrong, it may hurt someone in the sense that don't be rude or something, but if it's a difficult conversation, please go ahead and do it. We are all ears, we are there for you as an organization. We're trying to build a culture where people can speak fearlessly, feel deeply, and feel happy to be here, actually. That's in the nutshell. So thank you so much, everyone, and we're so much looking forward to having such a splendid time with all of you. Yes. So now we'll drop in, we'll go for lunch. We'll have a really nice, sumptuous lunch. We'll come back for the FMT session, and in the evening, of course, everybody knows it's a night, it's going to be a night to remember. 3:30, guys, please be back. Because it's a large group, it's not going to be easy to call all of you in person. So please be back at 3:30. We'll start some really loud music for you to know that it's 3:30 and you guys have to start coming in. So thank you so much, everyone.
Guys, please hold on 1 minute just before we leave. Just want to show this revised employee handbook can be downloaded right here from the portal. और मीरा का जो बैटमैन जो गुरमीत बात कर रही थी फॉर अनोनिमस फीडबैक, सो ये भी आपके पोर्टल के होम पेज पे ही है. आप इस पर सिंपली क्लिक करेंगे, लॉग इन विद SSO में अपना ईमेल आईडी डालेंगे, and that is all. Everything is single sign-on, so there is no OTP, no passwords वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं करना है. आपको simply यहाँ पे आके जो भी feedback है, this is completely anonymous. So that's all, guys. Thank you.